Well, first impressions on the sand. What an absolute weapon this thing is. We've just gotten out of revs. We've gotten out of revs Raptor. That's not proper beat, Trev. Even compress these bad boys. Oh yeah.
What was that?
All the toys, recovery gear. Gen 1, Gen 2. Tyre sizes on Gen 1, Trev swapped them out. He has a set of KMCs on his Raptor, so he's running a 33 12.5 R18 light truck. So definitely wider than what we have on the next gen Raptor. So he's gonna sit nice on the sand, nice and wide with those tyres. We're going down to 15 PSI on both. So the next gen Raptor, we have a BF Goodrich KO2 all-terrain, and it's a LT 285/70 R17. Be interesting to see how this thing goes with the massive amount of power at your disposal compared to the bi-turbo. So in this Raptor, I have sand mode. So I'm gonna select sand mode. Slippery, mud ruts, sand. So here we go. Shifting 4x4 in progress. So here we go. We're going onto the beach right now. Pretty excited. Next gen Raptor on the sand. We're going up a little bit of a section through here. Not even making the slightest effort. Feels good so far. Feels awesome. What an absolute weapon this thing is. Even if you can't forget, take a quick look and settle your regrets. Oh yeah. Laying out the brakes now. Yep, I can firmly say tick for sand driving with the next gen Raptor. What this thing just keeps impressing me so much. It's so, you need to drive one. You just need to drive one. Trevor will be about 3 hours behind me arriving here at the top of the beach.
And you're late.
What?
You're late.
And it was traffic.
Yeah, it's traffic.
Wasn't it traffic?
Yeah, give me
It was
traffic.
traffic. What do you want from us? It was bumper to bumper.
Yeah, no, it's bad, you know.
Just joking, he's not too far behind, but damn, this thing pulls away. This thing definitely pulls away from the first gen. But we'll get Trev in the car and we'll get his opinion as well on what he thinks power-wise for this thing. Okay, so I've just gone for a blap in this thing. It is incredible on the sand. We've just gotten out of revs. We've gotten out of revs Raptor.
And as you can see right there, I've revved the engine.
Now I'm going to give him a go in this thing. So I've put it in sand mode, but I've put the exhaust on Baja. So that's what's good, is that when you go through the drive modes, you can actually, if you don't like one of the settings that's in that drive mode, you can change it on the steering wheel, whether it's steering wheel, feedback, suspension, or your exhaust note. So you can change that. Rear locker is on. It's in 4-wheel drive when you select sand mode. So yeah, and the rest is up to Trev now.
So, well, we got old man mode and just have noise at the back.
It's flat bicky mode.
Flat big mode. Okay, here we go. Hang on, kids. Let's go.
Look at me. Sure. I'm the captain now.
Pop brake off.
Here we go. Let's not pop a bead, Trev. Note to self, we do not have the bead lock wheels on this thing. How's the power?
Oh, just amazing.
How fun is it?
That's cool. Again, ride difference is a next level up.
Yeah.
Some.
It's
So tight with the steering and just great steering. Like, yeah, you're on the sand, but just a complete different car.
like the Gen 1, how good the suspension is in that, it still feels like it can bottom out, it can all the rest of it. Yeah. Where with this, it just feels like there's so much control. That dingo hanging around there.
So even going across it slow, you still,
yeah, like all the tyre tracks that are on the beach, normally your 4-wheel drive will track through them. You don't even have to worry about any of that in this thing. You can just drive exactly where you want to go. Any of these little G outs just does not bother this suspension at all. And the faster you go, the smoother it is.
Yep. But just be careful on the beach. There's pokey things that poke tyres and make a mess of things.
Yeah, so you got sticks to worry about up here. You've got all sorts of
so you're not just
flip-flops and foreign objects on the beach.
And you don't want to run over any of the natives either.
Yeah, birds. Dingoes.
Look out, dingo. Oh, God. Yeah, too much fun. It is awesome, this. I love it. How much fun is this?
What are the biggest things that you're noticing?
Again, the suspension. The power is just massive. And it's just more refined across the board.
And you never feel, do you feel like with that, like you got to be careful sometimes that you don't bog down in certain situations on the beach?
Yeah, yep. But yeah, you can try sport mode, but with the Gen 1s, you're better off just bang it straight into Baja and get your tyres down. Yeah.
Yep.
But these, the Nittos do dig. And yeah, if you got something that's pretty chunky and starts digging with the diesel, it's got plenty of bondi, but yeah, it loves to dig holes.
Yep. Where I feel like this is what my F truck feels like. Like when I'm on the beach and I'm in a not a bad situation, but a situation I feel a bit sketchy in where I think I'm going to get bogged. This feels like that, where I can put my foot down and I know that I can get out just by sheer power.
Yeah. Whereas Yeah, with a Gen 1, we pretty well find ourselves on the belly pretty quick when that starts. And if you feel that starting, that sinking feeling,
don't want to keep
back
going.
off of it. Don't keep pushing the pedal.
Yeah. And that's what we're trying to just work that out today between Gen 1 and Gen 2 on how this feels on the beach, how that feels on the beach. And like, because I've already had one of them. I've done videos many years ago on my channel if you want to watch them on my Gen 1 on the beach. But comparing it to this thing today,
I better catch up and watch a few more of you.
And in Gen 1, there's no sand mode, is there? No. So it's got, what are the modes? It's got Baja, I can't remember.
It's, I'll have to tell you.
Baja Sport,
Yep.
just normal mode.
Yep.
Well, I think that's it.
Sand mode.
There is a sand mode?
Yeah, I think there is. Sand.
Yeah. So
I'll get back to you on that one.
yeah, you've seen all the modes before, but we've been in sand mode today, and I've just made some changes to the exhaust on the steering wheel just to make it a bit louder, sound a bit better. So another thing I noticed today was when I'm up it in the next gen on the sand, it's like the drag on the drive line is putting pressure back, and it's like it's got the blow off valve for the turbos. When I put my foot into it and it goes whoa, and then I let off, it goes shh, and I can hear it cycling through the pipe work, which sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, could put a blow off valve on this bad boy, it would sound so sick.
Yeah. Like a Subaru drivers around Newcastle.
You mean like my Subaru, Trev?
Got after beach in the wheel. Cold in.
I'm just gonna pump mine up in the turbo.
I was going to actually...
Like 3rd degree burn hot.
Yeah, that's why I got the hot end on the ground at the moment. Good. Good to go. Oh, this side. We're in shot. Right.
What's your verdict?
Yeah.
Red one.
Red one.
Like
Yeah.
that still has so many good things about it. The bi-turbo, like but she does get warm. She's pushing 33s. You've got 33 12.5s on it.
Yep.
They're 17s, 18s.
18s. Yep.
So it's pushing a pretty big tyre across the sand, but once you get going, it's fine.
Fine. Yeah.
But power to weight ratio in the red one in the next gen,
Oh, light years.
bah, just yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of a way of comparing it, but you just can't. People need to drive it to feel
Absolutely.
what it's like. 'Cause
Absolutely.
There's no words. There's no.
I was very surprised. Like I was expecting, yeah, it'll be a bit better. It'll be nice and all the rest of it. And get in it, drive it, and I'm going, holy shit, look at this go.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on, boys and girls, this is fun.
She's fun. So, yeah, well, that's a beach sesh. We're going to go to the pub now.
Awesome.
So, you know, guys, we'll catch you in the next one. Hooroo.
Cheers, guys.